All right, chat. I had a couple minutes in between stream time and family time and all that before we had to go do some errands. And we're in the platinum tiers now, so I'm gonna mess around for a couple of decks. And I'm actually gonna try to post these to YouTube this time because the last one didn't record correctly and yeah, whatever. So Greasefang is first. Now, there's been a lot of different iterations of Greasefang. There's been Esper that used Rafine's Informant. There's been Abzan. And the whole point of Greasefang is using Greasefang. You put one of these trusty Perihelion or a Seek's Chariot in the graveyard on turns 1 or turns 2 with Grizzly Salvage or Rafine's Informant or Witherbloom Command or Riding Registrar on 3. And then you cast Greasefang and then you get him up and you attack. You can't play the full-fledged Pioneer version because we don't have Satyr Wayfinder, and as you can see, we don't have Abrupt Decays either. So we're kind of like shooting from the hip. I'm on 21 lands. I don't think 4 Can't Stay Aways is a huge deal considering that we're playing Riding Registrar and Rafine's Informant. So I cut this down to 3, but the deck is just straight 4-ofs with 20 lands. This one's on 21 lands. The extra land is a forest. And we don't have Urgborg, so I have an Adatha Triome. But that's basically the deck, is just put Greasefang into play and put one of these trusty Cat Car, Cadillac, and the Helion. And then the sideboard's your trusty kill creatures, be better against control, kill stuff that's annoying, other graveyard decks, Sky Sovereigns for the creature decks, and more graveyard interaction with Trespasser. So let's go lose some matches in platinum tier here. And we'll see how we do this. Yes, greasy Abzan time. Appreciate you hanging out here, Stormbreath. Everybody should have a Stormbreath dragon in their chat. Alright, I'm first. This hand's a little slow, but I have 4 lands, so I'm going to keep this. I'm going to play the Ogre on Tomb first. The good news is folks aren't playing the superior Weathered Runestone. You are correct, they are not. And I just flipped over double Thoughtseize, not good. So we're playing against the Karn deck. I actually should have attacked first. Alright, glad I didn't. So if they play Karn here, we're kind of just dead. Okay. Get him. Get him. Alright, so Thoughtseize seems fine, because all I need to do is just kill their Karns. If I kill their Karns, they really can't do much against me. So I wonder if I'm supposed to bring in just, like, 2 trophies, or, like, bring in some Sky Sovereigns. Like, you can... I don't know what the best course of action is. Like, it's just kind of, like, 2 of these, and, like... Because, like, you don't really need the Can't Stay Aways. So it's just kind of, like, just bring in stuff to interact with their Karns, because they really can't do much else against me. Because I don't really care about their ramp. Like, I can put them to 20-0 pretty quick. But we did the thing. It took us a little while, but we did it. I swear we will get to historic chat. I want to play the affinity deck, and then I want to play something that's very good against the affinity deck. Like farewell. Like turn 3 farewell. That's what I want to do. And just like make them just exile all their artifact lands. This hand's fine. We don't have a white source, but we have Grizzly Salvage and Witherbloom Command. So like if they play like some random, you know, Cage doesn't work against us. Alright, Duress is fine. Alright, so we have command for this, so we'll take this. And then they'll play this, and then I Witherbloom command it. That's why this card's so good. Destroy that and mill 3 cards. And then I'll play Riding Regisaur. Yeah, kill that. You got a champion. We'll pitch a land. Thoughtseize is okay. I thought they were the Karn deck. They're the aggro version, so Thoughtseize is actually going to come out if we lose this game. I'm actually going to pitch this because I don't really care what they got. Because I can use both of these to connive with, and I think I'm going to connive this first. Well, now, do I Grizzly Salvage or Grizzly Salvage? So let's see. If I Thoughtseize them, they have Ram Through and a random card. If I have Grizzly Salvage, I could flip over Greasefang, but this is what... I think I have to Thoughtseize because they're just going to hold this until I play Greasefang. Actually, no, I don't have to do that. I'm gonna explain why here in a minute. So I'm going to do this at the end of the turn. Yeah, see... This is actually fine for us. So I'm going to Grizzly Salvage. Give me Greasefang. Pitch Thoughtseize. Do I pitch Thoughtseize? Yeah, I pitch Thoughtseize. Alright, well, Chariot's okay. Yeah, because now I just Chariot, right? You're up. You got a Pel Collector. Tap these because these can't block this. pitch this. Attack first. Trying to play around everything. This is 11 damage. It's actually a good draw. No, I just crash in here. That's fine. They're gonna lose a creature of some sort. Your move. Yep. If I attack and they double block, I lose my Regisaur and they keep their Steel Leaf Champion while this gets a thing, and then I'm on the back pedal here. Like, this old girl troll is actually kind of annoying. Wow. Yeah, no, this is lethal. I thought they were the Karn deck, because the Karn deck still plays, whatchamacallit? The Karn deck plays, Old Girl Troll. And 8 elves also. Tan's good. Greasy on the board. Teamer. They're playing the combo deck. They're playing the whatchamacallit. I can't remember what it's called, but basically the combo deck is all I can say. I think this is a... I want to say this is all Doomblades on deck. I just cut a couple of these, bring in some Sky Sovereigns. I don't remember if their sideboard has a lot of removal spells or not. I imagine it does, but like I think I want to kill their combo. I want to say this is like the best, I want to say. Unsure at the moment. We'll find out, I guess. His hand is good. You're up. I don't remember what else this deck needs to go off. Yeah, you got it. Can they go off from here? We're about to find out. All right. The answer is no.
First time chatter in the house. Let's get some hype in. Let's get some hype in the chat. How you doing? The list is under the
List is from Untapped. Stormbreath gave it. Appreciate you hanging out. Thank you for coming to the stream. Dropping in. All right, match 3. Played against some oddballs so far. Don't forget chat !deck. We'll give you the deck list. I finally got Untap fixed. I'm 2-0 so far, like not even close. Like I just basically put the Hazret Steamkin combo deck into a box, and then I put Mono Green, who had double Hearse in their hand. I thought seized, then Witherbloom command, so far we're crushing. And seen you in a bit, Gingerbeard, the best beard on Twitch still. His hand is also good. Well, I can take Collected Company, or I can take Spellbreaker, because I'm gonna kill Llanowar Elves. I don't really care about this. I think I just want to take the Spellbreaker out of their hand, to be honest. Because I think it'll slow them down. Yeah, I imagine. Me too. I'm gonna bring back Riding Registrar. Or Informant. Informant's also a card. I think Riding Registrar will do it though, because it just blocks so well. You got it. That sucks. So we're basically dead? Because they have main deck ooze, and I milled like the top 1,000,000 cards off my library. Yeah, we're dead. And Thoughtseize is literally the worst against this deck. Alright, get rid of that. I don't want Stitcher Supplier either. I just want these. Fatal Push. Trespassers to block. I guess trophies. Alright, let's do this. Let's play this control game. This card's so good. Like, we could theoretically, like, hold them off. Because we're on the play. Get the Chariot, then to Sky Sovereign. You got it. I will grab this. So I can Witherbloom command. I think I want to command, to be honest. Like, just kill this Llanowar Elf. Like, just stumble him. You got a Spellbreaker. I think I'm going to play Trespasser here to block this. Hopefully they don't have land cleave here. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Opponent's trying to figure out if they want to kill my Trespasser or not, I think. If they do, I just get to Sky Sovereign their face. Like, if they spend their turn killing this, like, that's so good for me. And then we just get the boat on them. And then I can't stay away at next turn. Damn. On Crop Crasher. So I'm blocking the Spellbreaker, right? I think I have to kill this collector, unfortunately. I guess, well, no. Like, I have to hope they don't draw a land next turn. I could also Chariot, but does Chariot do anything? Probably not, because I'm still dead to stuff. I can't afford that thing to get bigger. Oh, that's not good. So the correct play is hope they don't have Bone Crusher Giant, essentially. No Greasefang. Top 25 cards on my deck, no Greasefang. It's unfortunate. If I hit Greasefang there, I think I actually win this game. Because I hit Greasefang and then I get Chariot, tab Greasefang, keep my 2/2s, attack, kill this, and then I have 2 blockers. But I missed, so. It was 4 spells and a land on top, too. Yeah, that's why I did that play, because I was already 20 cards deep, and I figured this was the best shot. Because I didn't have 2 creatures to play. It's fine. Yeah. They're playing main deck skews, too, so... whatever. Gruul is a worse aggro deck. It's worse than mono red. Sure. It's just Strict Proctor, right? Did I really just flip over 3 lands? That sucks. Was able to take 10th at RCQ 5K last biggest was where I milled 4 Witherbloom commands and can't stay aways in my first 4 turns. Yeah, it sucks. Registrar kind of sucks, but whatever. I'm so good at this game. Ah! Get in the box, Gandalf. Oh, that was amazing. Okay. So, Riding Registrar is absolutely bad. It's also possible they're just... Actually, Can't Stay Away is probably terrible instead. And I just want these. Well, it's gonna be kind of hard against I'm actually gonna bring in Sky Sovereign in this matchup. Oh, this deck's fun. Like, Witherbloom Command allows you to do dumb stuff. Wait till you hit that turn 2 Greasefang off Stitchers and can't stay away. Yeah. Well, Satyr Wayfinder is better than Registrar, in my opinion. It's probably just Counterspell. Strike Proctor. I don't even want this Greasefang, to be honest, but I'm probably just gonna play it on principle because it's better than discarding my cards that I know it's gonna die anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna take this instead. If they have disruption, whatever, it's fine. That's fine. I can't even play my Chariots. They've had turn 2 Strike Proctor in both games, except I had Thoughtseize in game 1. I can't even play this. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this tapped and then play the... Well, I'm gonna play this at the end of the turn. Your move. They still cannot kill Perihelion. This card is so dumb. I think these Lotus Field decks are a lot worse than the Blue-Eye Control decks, but... Because of Shrink Proctor, when it enters play, I won't get the 2 cats. Like, this card just shuts me off. But since we won game 1, like... Alright. Since we won game 1, we should be able to get him on the play. And sort of mulligan aggressively. Alright, I'm going to bring in trophies. And cut a Duress. And cut a Registrar here. So that I can just kill whatever I want. And keep the, like... the mainstay of the deck, basically. Because if I can deal with the stupid Proctor, we should be okay. He said before drawing it like absolute shit. I don't even have a white source, man. Whatever. So we won 2, and then are gonna lose 2 because reasons. Wow. Your move. Milling over 9 million lands. Rather unfortunate. I really do hate Stitcher Supplier. Well, I'm milling over like 9 million lands. Seasoned Hellblade? Yeah. Maybe I should play it over this, but this thing connives, so I draw a card? I don't know. I guess Seasoned Hellblade makes a lot more sense in a format that has like a crap ton of Rakdos in it, so maybe I'm just supposed to play that. I really wish you could respond to this. Dude, how many lands? This is only 21 lands. It's ridiculous, man. So many lands. Like, I'm at 21% to draw a land. I only have 9 physical lands left in my deck. And I have more than 40 cards left in my deck. You notice this opponent is in Platinum 4, just like me. I don't know how it's possible to draw any more lands, man. I have 8 lands left in 40 cards. Like, alright, bro. I drew more lands than my control opponent. Get out of here. (2-0) into a quick 0-2. Seems magic, man. I think the rationale for the reason why this deck doesn't play, or the Pioneer version or whatever doesn't play the Seasoned Hellblade, is because of they don't have a lot of cards in their hand. It's the only thing I can think of why they don't play it. I mean, his hand's pretty good. He said before... Oh my god. Well, as you saw, that's fine. I know Spirits is a rough matchup, but they're playing Bant Spirits with none of the good blue cards. Or however you want to say it. Oh, that's fine, bro. Yeah, like, they don't have any of... There's literally no reason to be playing this many. Like, these lands. What's going on, Beast? Dislike Blue Eye Uncounterable Board Wipe? Eh. It costs 6. Games are over way before then. I'm gonna play this. That's fine. The cool thing about this is they can counter this and it just comes back. So they got company. It's a little annoying, but sure. Queller is great because it stops. Alright, we're dead. Couldn't rip Parahelion off the top. This is 4, 8. Yeah, we don't have enough. I think the bane of this deck also is not having access to Abrupt Decay. Like, not having access to Abrupt Decay is like a big deal. This hand's fine. It's just about to say as I vaped. He's like coughing, trying to say it. Hey. Hey, why didn't the... Hold up. Why didn't the thing happen? What do you mean? Yo, this scene literally doesn't exist, but it exists. Like, that literally just happened. Give me a second, Storm Breath. Now I'm getting mad. Because that's ridiculous. Why is the dog barking?
I have no idea. Let me see if someone's here. I'm coming. Yeah. What? Keep barking it. Come on, dude. Joey's barking enough and Dad.
Glad to see the streaming software has never improved. You think that the jerks would actually fix things? Yeah, well, you know.
You wanna go say hi to Dad's people? He's looking at you, Dad.
Give me a second.
Ow. That hurt.
I want to say they have...
Lovely puppy dog.
Alright, I guess I'm using this. Because, you know... Alright, so next turn... give me Parahelion, bruh.
Just a second, puppy dog.
Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, I forgot. Bam. Yeah, die. Alright. Give me one moment. Yeah, for some reason... It just didn't... It just didn't save, I guess. So, my bad, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna try this again. Now it's not gonna let me... Man, fuck these programs, man. Like, why? Alright. I thought I had 2 lands in my hand. I'm stupid.
He's an idiot.
Alright, well, just for that... Alright, here.
To become a devotee is to lead by example like the Trail Alien.
That was supposed to be the sound that plays. Not what just happened. You got a Phantom. Why didn't you play that before you attacked? That's fine. Drawing lands is hard, chat. Yup. This is why this card fucking sucks. Well, at least we get to play this, but problem is that if they have any counter spells, we're sort of like dead. This opponent won't be running counter spells. Well, they do, but yeah, we're dead. So we started out 2-0 and then we lost three quick matches. But yeah. We drew pretty bad in the control matchup. Like, I mean, really bad. Like, we drew well in the first game, and then games 2 and 3, we drew like absolute shit. Like, I can't believe that I drew 13 out of 21 lands and the top 15 cards or top 20 cards in my library. Like, that's just absurd. But that's Magic for you. And then against the Gruul opponent, I literally couldn't do anything. So this deck is one of those decks that if you're lucky, like, you play this a lot and it does you well, this deck's very good. Problem is that this card sucks and I want this, like, don't play this card. This card's terrible. This card was never good and I don't know why people continue to play this card like it's okay. I guess with Can't Stay Away, it's fine. Like, you just go turn 1, flip over 3, and you're just like, you know, like, all right, like, that happens, I suppose. But the chances of that happening, if it happens to you more than once in a tournament, then you deserve to win or top 8. Like, that's all I can say. But we don't have Abrupt Decay, and we faced against Blue-White, but we faced against everything but Rakdos, which I can't imagine that this deck does not crush. Or, like, you actually have a good matchup against it, because you have Witherbloom. Yeah, this card's terrible. Like, you can find something better than this. Like, I would honestly cut all of these and just put 2 extra lands and something else. Because this card's bad. Like, this card's so bad. Yeah, about Wayfinder. Yeah, let me know when it comes onto Arena in about 2 years. But if you're a Greasefang player and you have success with this deck, play it, because it's probably the best Greasefang deck in my opinion. Seasoned Hollowblade is probably better in a vacuum. Like, I can see that, but it doesn't shore up the issues. Like, you want the loot. Because, like, there are games where you just draw, like, 10 lands, and you're like, what do I do with them? Like, pitch them, I guess. Yeah, but we started out strong, and then the variance of the deck took over. When you draw the right half of your deck, it does really well, and it's hard to beat. If you don't draw the right half of your deck, it just sits there and spins its tires for 30 cards, and it doesn't do anything. But if it treats you well, and you play it a lot, and you know the ins and outs, play it. But I still think this card's terrible. And in every deck that's ever played this card's bad. Because, like, what this card does and what it doesn't do is the difference between what it was doing in Modern and what it was doing in Pioneer or Historic or anything. You don't have any busted strategies to break this card. And yeah, you have Can't Stay Away in this, but the chances of you doing this is just, like, very slim. Like, you have to have it in your opening hand. and hope to flip over both Greasefang and Perihelion. Like, yeah, Mardu sucks, and Esper is like trying to do everything at once, and it's not doing that. Like, it needs to pick a lane. Do you want to play with creatures, or do you want to play with spells? And I think the spell version is slightly better, but like Faithful Mending and all these cards that only draw you 2 cards or C3 cards, like are bad. All right. Socials, bottom, YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. I'll see you in the next one.